Nicholas Aubé-Kubel boxed in 2 minutes for hooking Washington with the early penalty-killing chores in this preseason action. Sutter didn't get it clear, didn't get it through Clegg. Long drive, hit the post.
Up, here's the post, and here it comes. That's a hard shot from number 20 for Buffalo. Lungai Kulin that can really shoot the puck. Good stick there. Davies didn't bite on that change of speed by Aubé-Kubel.
Capitals just 3 shots in this opening frame to this point, with a little bit more than 5 minutes separating us from CIS Secure Intermission Live. Bang, bang! It's Aubé-Kubel starting the scoring.
Here it is. It looks pretty innocent. Just working the shot, getting it through. Johansson gets it through, and there's that little deft pass by Sutter right onto the stick in the wheelhouse of Aubé-Kubel. And notice the goalie. He's reacting.
LaPierre challenged by Greenway, who makes the takeaway. Sending it through center for the youngster Benson. 2-on-1 developing. Benson right on in, and Shepard at the top of the paint made the stop.
Player, and here he makes a beautiful depth pass. It's a beautiful save, by the way. Because of the way the goalie comes across, you notice he's not only compact. I mean, he's such an important figure to the game in Buffalo, and they had special highlights that they've been running for a year. You can go on and on with his memorable calls that everyone knows.
Snaking his way through neutral, Ryan Johnson, 4 years as a Golden Gopher with Minnesota.
And his dad, a former Washington Capital, Craig Johnson.
Headman right on in, snapshot off the outside of the post.
Johansson heading off. Here's that little depth pass. Beautiful
Washington
pass by Phillips, and there's that shot by
tripping.
Dylan Strome. But it's the feed at the end of the shift. Excellent step up, though. Good support there by LaPierre and also Iorio, making sure they shut off that half wall, and they did it in a hurry.
Bryson skips to the middle, feeds for Benson. On the rotation play, great stop, Shepard, and another beauty, sprawling over on the rebound.
Shepard comes up huge. Here's that little play down low, little 1, 2, 3. There's the shot. Benson starts, and Spencer Carberry also played there, Joe, and the coach for Spencer at the time in about 2000 was my line mate, Greg Adams.
Centering pass here, great stop, blocker, rebound, score. On the follow-up, the Caps have made it 2-love. Over cruising the slot.
The opportunity, it starts with a heavy forecheck. Good little play down low, a three-way passing play again. Guys in the right position to collect the puck, to make sure they're open, to get into lanes, and there's the Caps with a 2-0 lead.
Whitewashing the Sabres to this point. Matthew Phillips zigs and zags through center. Picks up speed now with the penalty expiring. Snapshot off the inside of the post. Suzdalev rings the iron. Cleared on by Byro. This is a breakaway. Peterka's in alone. Peterka to his forehand. Sprawling Stevenson. Follow-up chance. Score. Peterka.
And Peterka's going to score from the backside of the goaltender. He's going to ricochet it off his body below the goal line. Keister and goes right in. There's the puck at one end. Suzdalev gets a great opportunity. And here come the Buffalo Sabres. And here's Peterka. Watch the right toe. And then he banks it in off the Capitals netminder. And it's a 2-1 game here with 4:02 left in the second.
Has Washington out in front. J.J. Peterka has responded for the Sabres. It's a 2-1 advantage with 20 minutes to go in regulation. Joe Beninati, Craig Laughlin up top. Al Koken's your ringside reporter. The NHL on Monumental Sports Network and all around the country on the NHL Network today. The Capitals lifting the lid on their preseason schedule, entertaining Detroit here Thursday. Buffalo has a date with Boston on Tuesday at KeyBank Center. This one's deflected. It just trickled over top of the cage. The Capitals don't visit Western New York, Locker, you'll like this, until early April. 2 games for the Caps in Buffalo, 9 days apart in April. Long wrister here, deflection, score. The Sabres have tied it. Krebs cruising in front.
It's great hand-eye coordination. They chip it down low, they go back up high, and just a little wrist shot to the net. Right there, and there you see the hands of Krebs deflecting that puck down. Absolutely no chance for the goaltender on that last play. Good lateral movement right there by the defense.
Forced back by Peterka.
Looks like Iorio has fun in every time he hits the ice and every time he's at the rink. He's that type of player.
Carabella cruising in, snapshot, good pad save by the netminder Tokarski. Scoots this outside for Jost. Canceled there by Alexiev. Benson plays it down low. Then heads right to the cage. Greenway top side. Johnson, long range deflection, score. Sabres grab the lead with 11 minutes to go.
And it looked like Benson cruising in there. There was two guys, Benson and Jost, who cruised in. Both got a piece of it looked like. And the goal coming here. Just an innocent looking shot once again. And there you
Strome pivots through center. Mantha one-on-one. Anthony with a change of pace, waiting for help off the bench. Here it comes from Milano. He fires! He scores! Sonny Milano.
Great confidence there with the puck by Anthony Mantha. Was controlling the puck. He hooks off, which pushed back the D, which opened up the lane. But it's all about Milano hustling from the bench. Soft, deft pass, and there's the rip past the catching glove. The Caps have tied it. Milano on the board.
3-on-3 in the sudden victory overtime. The Caps and Sabres, who will see each other again in this building in November 22nd to be specific. Jost hanging on to it, lost it there. Alexei Protas, free and clear. Protas in, backhand, stopped by Tokarski. A fine glove save, he'll keep it hot. Waiting on the perimeter there, Bryson with it. 5 seconds left. And like it or not, this game will be settled in the shootout. We were going to a shootout anyway. Milano against Tokarski in the top of the first. Sonny scores. Top shelf on the forehand.
That was filthy. I mean, talk about preseason goals. That is a beauty, a highlight reeler. He lifted it up. Look at the curl and the lift right under the bar. That pulled Tokarski down. He had the upper net available, puts it up over the catching glove.
J.J. Peterka looks to respond. German-born winger. Against a chorus of boos, he scores.
He's moving along the ice between the wickets. Watch him come across. It looks like he's going to his back.
LaPierre goes way wide. Carries to his forehand pad. Stop Tokarski, goes snowplow to make the save.
Thought he was going to do the same move that he saw from Milano coming in the same side. Here he comes across, takes one extra move to his forehand to try to slide it around the right pad. Tokarski had the answer.
No stage fright for 18-year-old Zach Benson. Swooping in. Slows his tempo, and Stevenson turns him away.
It's all about timing for a goaltender. And if he's slow, you've got to be slow in your movement. Look at him stay with them. Excellent textbook footwork by Steve.
Strome will carry wide. Angle in. Delay. And rattle it off the post.
Shooting back across his body, had the goaltender cleanly beat over that right pad and blocker. Stromer hits the far pipe. Here he is coming in, and watch him shoot across his body right there. That's a hard shot to put in the net. Hits the post.
Brandon Byro can win it here for Buffalo. Byro, plenty of fakes, and he roofs the backhand to win it for the Sabres.
He's got a lot of moves there, and that is a lot harder than it looks going to his backhand on that play. And he puts it under the bar. Stevenson, watch him come into the backhand. Look at off the toe just about of the stick. That is a deadly looking backhand to give the Sabres the win here this Sunday.